Yes. In fact, I've had so many CAT scans. Dr. Silverberg told me 2 or 3 weeks ago after my last CAT scan, he told me, he said, you know, you've had enough of these, you own the machine. So I said, fine, I'll have him box it up and take it and put it in my basement.
I have inoperable, uncurable, stage 4 lung cancer. I figured I had two choices. I could either just sit at home and mark the days off, because at that point it was still kind of an unknown for the long term, or I could do something. And I had become very appreciative of everything the staff, everyone associated with Methodist had done. And I felt that I really needed to find some way to give back or to be able to help. And having the cancer and going through the treatment, I thought, wow, if I could just help other cancer patients and help them feel at ease, then that's really what I need to be doing. And so that's why I decided to volunteer.
Well, I have a shredder. That's how I take care of my bills. Shredder only cost me $35.
He's probably the most optimistic person I've ever met. And his sense of humor is over the charts. And he just makes up his material as it goes along. I mean, after 50 years, I thought I heard it all, but every day it's something.
Well, I had two choices. I could either stay home and talk to my wife, or I could get out of the house. So I opted to get out of no.
Another thing that just amazed me in volunteering is the large majority of cancer patients have such a positive, outgoing attitude. I was just floored by that. And that kind of generated back to me also. I felt good being around these people.
See, like I told people when this came up, I said, you know, it's just another bump in the road. It's not the end of the road.
Well, no.
So, although some days it feels like I'm on a railroad track, but.
So my dad's saying was, you can't put the crap back in the donkey, so you clean it up and you move on. So when something happens, there's no use stewing over how it happened or why it happened. You just find a solution and you move on. And that's, again, how I address this.
You've talked me into being a volunteer, and I'll pick up on some of your fantastic jokes.
You know, I got to tell you, 80% of what comes out of my mouth, I'm as surprised what came out as anybody.
What are you going to do with this guy?
You know, I've never asked the doctor, how long do you think I have? The only time I ever asked him was my wife and I celebrated our 49th wedding anniversary last March. Now, Dr. Silverberg knows my wife and our marriage. She's always there with me in my appointments, but he didn't know how long. So I asked him, I said, Dr. Silverberg, do you think I'll see my 50th wedding anniversary? And he says, well, I don't know. How long have you been married? And I said, 12 years. He said, you're funny, and got up and walked out. My diagnosis, my original diagnosis has not changed. I feel fine. I'll always have the cancer to live with, but you know, we can contain it. And so my outlook is that I'm going to just live and enjoy every day. One thing I have learned is not to worry about the little stuff. I kind of focus on the big picture now, and I enjoy every day. And so I'm not going to worry about a month from now or 6 months from now or 12 months from now. I'm going to take care of today, enjoy today, see what I can do to help others today, and go from there.